for the orange. Oh, do we have to hit it again? No, not stop. We're on. We're actually in. Hey, camera chat aficionados. Hi. It is time once again for camera chat. You thought we were done with this. No, you'll never get rid of us. I'm Jim Selleck. This is my good friend Thomas Q. Nice Wonder. And as always, we have no idea what the Q means. Tonight's topics, stick around. We're going to talk about the latest Nikon product rumors.
And what's coming up.
And it's coming right up. And then we're going to do some fall color stuff. Oh, we didn't queue up the Flintstones. Well, Tom, why don't you tell us a little bit about the Nikon rumors?
Well,
we'll jump right into it.
We can go right into it, yeah. So Nikon is known for releasing new products in October. It seems to be their MO. So they've got I think I sent you that list. They sent you, they got a list of things that are supposedly, possibly coming out.
Supposedly, possibly, maybe.
They're not confirmed yet, but
let's say there's the. Oops, I didn't. Okay, there we are. We have the Nikon Rumors website up behind us.
Yeah, see if we can get into the newest. See what they put up. The site I got it off of was a different site than that, but they're going to be.
Well, that's the one you sent to me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. That's the one I got off, I guess. They're looking at like a new, this is the P900, which is their bridge camera, which is the first one that's got like the mega super zoom on it, the 24 to 2000. It's got a crazy zoom. They got possibly a new P1100 coming out. We don't know. I thought they discontinued that series, but they might be coming out with something. Let me see what else I got here. Fall color. Here we go. Remember Nikon. What should I got here? Show text. Gonna type on that. Yeah, so
this is actually
this is old. I don't know why
this is old. This is from last year.
Yeah,
why did you send me last year?
Because I sent you what they sent me.
Okay. Because they're talking about the Z6 II. This is the Z6 II right here.
Right.
So it's not a.
There's
rumor.
a Z6 III out already.
Yes.
And they were talking in the article I read about the Z6 III versus the ZF, which is the SLR F series looking mirrorless, and what the feature difference is. And they're not huge. The Z6 III's got a couple tweaks to it. The price point really close to the same, just under $2,000. The ZF, if you can, I don't know if I can pull it up easy enough, is got that Nikon F old 70s 80s DSLR look to it. With new specs, and then and obviously the Z6 looks like what Jim's got here, and all the Z series is the similar style. So it's more of like what you want to walk around with in your hand. Go to images.
Well, okay.
Anyhow,
we don't want to get here.
You can go wherever you want. This is where we need a producer that would have this pulled up way ahead of time before us.
Yeah.
What they're talking about, there wasn't a huge change. The Z6 III, we talked about this last time I think we did the show, it's upgraded of the Z2, but if you don't own a Z already, then, get this 3, I guess. But if you already own a Z6 1 or a 2, I wouldn't necessarily say you should upgrade. There's really no reason. Yeah, theirs is what they're doing. They're getting up mirrorless. They got a couple new point and shoots possibly coming out.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the MF, which I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. If it's going to be full manual focus, I don't know. But I guess what I'm getting at is in October, just keep your eye out to see what's going on with Nikon, to see what's coming out. I don't think there's going to be anything earth-shattering. Like a 24 to 6,000 zoom or something. But
that would be affordable.
The Z7 or the Z6 II, there might be another Z. They're talking about a Z52, which is their
Z52.
The Z50 is not the 52, but Z50 Mark II. Because the Z50 is the crop frame sensor of the Z series,
okay.
APS-C. They're talking about a newer one of that. Who knows? I have a Z50, and it does what it needs to do for what it is. So I don't know what they're going to improve if they need to. but there's still room that could come out with a Z4. There's no 4 engine or anything like that out. I'm not sure what the guys were using at the Olympics. Usually the Olympics, I talked about it before. The guys at the Olympics get the newest stuff that you haven't seen yet. They get to kick the tires on the stuff that just came out of the factory before they put it in production. Because if anybody's going to break it, those guys are.
Yeah, they will.
Anybody's going to figure out a flaw in it, those guys will. So who knows what's going to be new. So just keep your eye open. Also, what's October good for, in Michigan especially?
October.
Cider mills.
Apple cider, yeah.
Yeah.
Donuts.
Cider donuts, yeah. Fall color.
Fall color. Here, let's cut to the Flintstones real quick.
Now, this is what we pros call an action shot. Cameraman ready? Ready. Have you got the food, Mrs. Milrock?
Coming.
Yeah, Fred's a pro.
There you are,
Fred's a
mother's
pro.
little darling. Now do what the
Before
nice
they knew
man
what pro was.
says.
'Cause they
Step
were,
back,
they're
everybody.
cavemen.
When I get her to smile, snap her picture quick, Bonnie
So
boy.
like cavemen could
Now,
do.
my little angel, smile. Coochie, coochie, coochie. Come on, give me that
can't tell
great
you
big
how many
smile.
times this has happened to me.
Come on,
I-
give it to me. She sure gave it to you.
Okay, there we go. All right. Just a little Flintstones moment for those
Had to get it out of
old
the
enough-
way.
For those old enough to remember the Flintstones.
Or the Jetsons. So, yeah, it's coming up on fall color time.
It is.
And we don't have to necessarily put pictures up just yet. But so, where do you go? What to look for? So the fall color forecast for 2024. I had it up last week, but it doesn't matter. It's pretty much the same as last year's, and not too far off. But it changes quick. Just keep your eye on it. The best place to keep your eye on is the Clare, Michigan area, which is pretty much the center of the state.
Yeah.
But it's pretty much closest to Gaylord, which is the 45th parallel. So check Clare. Clare just seems to turn before any place else, and then it goes from Clare and kind of spreads out. The UP turns fairly similar, same time, and then the lakes turn the last.
Okay.
Any trees on the lakes are last to turn color because of all the moisture.
Okay.
So don't worry about getting over late to get your color. You got time. So hit mid-state first. Hit your own backyard first. Hit your metro parks first, and then do your road trip and plan your road trip like a circle tour, maybe around the state, or the UP circle tour. That's a good one. It's a couple 3 day plan 3 or 4 days for that. So this shot here is
Well, wait a minute. We're not on that shot anymore.
Okay,
We'll
go
go
to that
back to
shot.
it right now.
Okay, so that shot is, I'm not positive, but I think it could be Pierce Stocking Trail. It could be any back road in Michigan, basically. It looks like just a small
Man.
2-lane. That's what you expect to get. Just get off the main highway and get out and just go explore, and you're going to be amazed at what you find. And it depends on, you want to get off the center of the state. You want to go over towards the lake, Michigan or Lake Huron. Traverse City area has got a lot of great back roads for fall color. And then obviously the UP. This one here is a small picture, but that's okay. That's tunnel of trees.
Oh, yeah. I've been there.
No, this goes for 30 some miles. It doesn't all look like a tunnel like that the whole way. It stops in Hart, Michigan, and starts, I can't think what town it starts in, Empire maybe. And tunnel of trees is cool, but there's no pull-offs. There's very few pull-offs to get pictures.
That is true. And there are also a couple of notable hairpin turns.
Yes.
So if you have a 35-foot trailer,
Don't.
don't try it.
Yeah, and it's full, and in fall color, especially weekends, it's packed with motorcycles and cars, and it's really hard. I've tried it, and there's better places. But Tunnel of Trees gets a good reputation, and it's a great drive. But for pictures, it's hard.
Yep.
It's then obviously we got Tequamanon Falls, one of my favorite places for fall
Oh,
color.
I love Tequamanon.
Yep. And then you get up in that area, Newberry, you've got Whitefish Point, you've got a whole bunch up there to shoot. You get up, so what I'll do is I'll cross the bridge and go straight up 75 and then cut over to Tequamanon, and I'll hit Tequamanon usually first, depending what the color's looking like, and then shoot over to like Munising and Marquette area and get my waterfalls in fall color.
This is, for those of you tuning in from Australia, this is Michigan we're talking about.
The Upper Peninsula
of Michigan.
that we stole from
You only
Ohio.
have to- Yeah.
Stole from
Oh,
Toledo.
well, let's not get into the politics.
Now this is
of it all.
Michigan's Horseshoe Bend. If you've heard of Horseshoe Bend out in Page, Arizona, This is, or they also call it Highlands, the Michigan Highlands. It's south of Traverse City off a dirt road, and you have to go down a fire trail to get to it. And if you get there in the right time, there's an overlook here, and there's actually a platform that they're standing on when they took this picture. So depending on the weather, the time of year, you can get some really nice color there. I don't think that's just Sablo or Manistee River. I can't remember what's going on
I can't remember.
there.
I've been there too. Unfortunately, it was kind of a misty day.
Yeah.
And so you couldn't see all the cool stuff in the back.
I've also seen some cool shots out here of Milky Way.
Really?
Yeah, because that's looking
Oh,
kind of
it would be very dark there.
northwest. It's very dark there.
Yeah.
It's some little town that's close there. I can't think of the name of the town. It's some small little
Hooterville. It's Hooterville.
Yeah, Hooter. This is the I can't think what bridge this is. I was gonna look it up, but we had to get on air. This is up in the UP. It's not. These aren't my shots. I pulled them offline, but I've got similar shots buried in my computer somewhere. This is outside of where in the UP? Not Munising, not Lance. I can't think of the name of the town now. Kind of like Ishpeming area, and it's the M126 bridge or something. You guys will know more, and it's just a great. That bridge there is closed to traffic, but you're on that newer bridge up higher that you can shoot down on, and then you can pull around down, which I've done. You can pull around down to the bottom on the side road and come in on the left hand side or the right hand side and shoot. And there's a nice little cottage there you can kind of see between the bridge with the reflection, and the guy actually lives there.
With a shotgun, yeah.
No, actually, no, he just got his dog. He just lives there now. It's UP, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe a beer in his hand.
That's true.
But
and that is a slightly oversaturated shot.
Yeah,
of course,
and then
but
the
I like
shot,
it anyway.
the shot and a 360 from there is really cool. Next time I go, I'm going to take my drone and put it up. I'm planning on going up there this winter or this fall. I just haven't set anything up. Sometimes life gets in the way.
It does.
And so I'm trying to get some fall stuff set up, but this could be any road back. That's Pure Stocking Trail, I think.
Oh, wait a minute. Just a second. We're not on it.
It's okay. The other one's coming up. There we go.
There we go.
Pure
Any
Stocking Trail. This could be any road in Michigan, but I think this is up off in the Sleeping Bear area, which is the road that goes. It's called the Pure Stocking Trail that goes through Sleeping Bear Dunes and Empire area. There's plenty of spots up there to shoot. There's also, let's see what else we got next.
I think this is a scroll it down. No, it's not.
No.
Oh, I thought it was a scroll down thing.
No.
Darn. There's more. There are more.
Okay, I have another
I'll have
picture
to
up.
find them. So,
so
we pretty well. We're
pretty much stay on the coast. Even and then the west coast of Michigan's got better color than the east coast. To be honest, because the east coast is mostly pine trees, a lot of pine trees, and so they don't turn color like the west coast. But if you want to get color and lighthouses, you want the east coast Lake Huron side, because all the lighthouses are on ground, where almost all the lighthouses on Lake Michigan are out on piers.
okay.
So to get the color, you won't get it out on a pier as much as you will.
Yeah.
And it'd be actually the road you want to drive is just from Tawas all the way to Mackinac City.
That's
Old
an
23.
important pro tip.
Old 23. It's a 1 day drive. Shoot in wet weather, you get some nice reflections on the wet weather is great for fall color.
Let's see. If
You get more reflections off the leaves, and the colors look more vibrant.
We can't quite.
That's okay. They can get the gist of what we're doing here.
Yeah, I just wish we could make it. Oh yeah, we could make it a little bigger.
Yeah, they can see
Yay!
it. And
that is just a pretty
what we
shot.
got going here? Yeah, I've got these are pictured rocks. Can't forget pictured rocks. I've seen it better than this. This isn't my shot either. I just pulled these offline because it's quicker. I've seen better colors than that, and I totally recommend taking the pictured rock sunset cruise if the water is calm enough, like it is in this picture here. If it's up to over 2 foot waves or 12 mile an hour winds, something like that, it comes out of Munising, and they shut the cruise down, but it goes right in next to the rocks. It'll go through that archway.
Yeah.
All that. It's really cool, and you get some nice views. And last time I took it, I was really impressed. We had a nice calm day, and you want the evening cruise because you get the nice autumn color with that late evening, late light. This is this shot's like the most popular shot.
Back
I
at
think.
the Root Beer Falls.
Root Beer Falls, or there's actually a Root Beer Falls in the UP, but it's not Tequamanon.
Okay.
So yeah, Tequamanon Falls. This is right, just walking, shooting off the viewing platform. Great shot right here. Also, if you can get the right conditions, you can actually shoot astro there. and get some star photography going out on the. If you go, this is actually obviously to the left of the falls as you're looking at them, and if you go more to your right, the viewing platform comes out right over close, up to the water. So if you're right in that area, it opens up and there's no trees, and you can really see the night sky real good, and it's dark. There's no ambient light at all. It's just dark. I don't know where that one came from.
Well,
That's
just
just
generic.
your backyard.
It's a more generic your backyard shot.
Yep. That's
Little
that's
sunset
that.
here.
Yeah, I don't know what. You're just scrolling through, and then
Oh,
you have
yep,
that.
we're just scrolling through. So that yeah.
But that shot right there could be Huron River Drive between Ann Arbor and Dexter.
It really could.
That's one of the best fall drives, color drives in the state, is Huron River Drive between Ann Arbor and Dexter. And I've also done it from Dexter to Ann Arbor via canoe on the Huron River. And you get in Dexter, it skips, I think it is, and then they let you out, and they get out at Gallup.
Good old Skip's canoe livery.
Yeah, it's right there by the Delhi Bridge. And so the canoe trip's cool. I've done it. The water can be cold, so but you pick a good day. It's a nice leisurely paddle. A couple portages that are simple. They do it for you. You don't have to carry your canoe. You get out here, and then there'll be more canoes waiting over there because there's the Barton Dam, and then there's a couple dams that you got to go around. Argo. So you just get out of the canoe, walk down to around the dam, and then jump in the next canoe instead of taking them through the rapids or whatever they got going there. And it's cheap. It's like, I think it's less than $15 per person per canoe. It's not very bad. And we've actually did it where we get out, we get in the canoe, and then we go right past the Dexter cider mill, and we stop at you can park your canoes there, get out, get some cider and donuts, and then finish it, and then keep going on with some fresh cider and donuts on the paddle.
All sugared up.
All sugared. Yeah, at my age, you don't get really sugared up anymore.
Okay.
You just, it just goes right to your stomach. I don't know.
Now, I remember last year we were talking, about the technical stuff, like why the leaves change color.
Right.
And I cheated at that time. I had a cheat sheet that had all the names of the different
We'll
chemicals.
get into that next show.
Yeah, we'll do that next show. I'll have a chance to
Why
cheat
do they
again.
change color, and what makes them change that color?
Well, the chlorophyll is green.
We're not going to get into it this show, next show.
All right.
And that gives them something to look forward to.
Yeah.
It's not that hard, but it's just the fall color. The last few years, and with the way the weather is, it seems like the leaves are hanging on longer, maybe. And to be honest with you, coming downtown Ann Arbor or downtown Plymouth, downtown like Northville, some of these smaller downtowns, like South Lyon even, have some nice little parks. Ann Arbor has a ton of parks to get fall color. We got the Arb, we got Gallup, we got all that. So you don't have to necessarily go to the UP to get fall color pictures, or you don't have to drive that far from your backyard, because we are in Michigan.
We are in Michigan.
And we have...
Unless you're in Australia.
Yeah. Well, actually, Chris Olin is in Australia. He's one of my viewers.
Chris? Hey, Chris. How you doing?
And he's in Brisbane or Perth. I'm not sure. Right, mate? And
that was terrible. We were both off. Those were the worst Australian accents
and
ever.
Actually, he's from Finland, so...
Okay. I'm trying to think what a Finnish Australian would be.
Chris was a foreign exchange student with us back in the 70s. So anyhow, just check your backyard, keep plugging in, keep checking the Camera Chat Facebook page, because I post updates on there a lot, daily almost, especially this time of year, of what's going on with fall color, gear, sales. We've got a new camera store in town, ProCam, just opened up in Ann Arbor. So now Ann Arbor has ProCam, Camera Mall. We got 2 camera stores now. We could use a third, Brian, for used cameras, used only, because ProCam and Camera Mall don't really focus on used.
That was sort of a hint.
Yeah, I think a small used camera store close to campus would do well, focusing on film. I think personally, but who knows? You're not going to make $1 million on it, but you're there. You got a presence in there. So yeah, I think that takes us to 7. What are we?
We
at?
are.
19,
We are just about. We're doing our acknowledgments, and thank you very much to Brad from Sandbox Studios for generously contributing this studio space for Camera Chat,
and for allowing us first dibs.
Yeah, that's true.
This place is for rent. If anybody needs to rent it, or I'm not sure what his rates are right now. If you need studio space to take family portraits or whatever, whatever, any type of portrait work, interior or outside, we've got a beautiful grounds out on the outside here too with the pond and everything. Get a hold of Sandbox Studios and set up a time and come out and bring your gear. And you can plug into our lights if you want. You don't even have to bring lights.
Yeah, the lights, everything.
And it's
really
all wireless and
first class equipment in here.
it's all Westcott and whatnot. So, and Rotolite and all that. So yeah, feel free to look up Sandbox Studios. Go to their Facebook page also or their website, and you can look and see what kind of openings they have. We're just outside of Ann Arbor on Dexter or Jackson Road by Baker Road.
All right, and we're overtime now, but we're going to pick out Man with a Camera, starring Thomas Nicewander. Yeah, and you're right. We need one for me too, because
We need something with Jim in there.
All right,
And
So
I think that's it. We're still looking for someone to help us on the backside of this, producer and
producer. We need a producer.
If you want to call it a producer, just someone else pushing buttons besides Jim.
Someone else pushing buttons.
He
besides
knows what
Jim.
he's doing. It's just hard for him. So we got it. That's it for us tonight.
I can't talk and chew gum at the same time. All right, peace, y'all. See you later.
See ya.